Let's make fun of MAGA some more, shall we? Guys, we have to talk about Caitlyn Jenner. Caitlyn Jenner said that her passport came back marked as male under Trump's gender policy, and now she's reaching out for help.
It has to be your biological sex at birth. Okay? Recently, I had my passport. I had to get it renewed.
Why is she bitching to Tommy Lauren, out of all people? Tommy Lauren does not with the LGBTQ community. She's going to agree with Trump on this. Why is she complaining to Tommy Lauren?
I send it back. Comes back gender marker M. Screws everything up. So there's a form in there. If they made a mistake, you can correct it. So I fill out all the proper forms. I'm not calling anybody. I'm not calling the president. You know, I got his personal cell number. I'm not calling anybody. I'm going to see if I can fix this myself, because it's not just about me. It's about all people in this situation, you know. So I even sent a hard copy of my birth certificate, Caitlyn Marie Jenner, gender, sex. I don't know who underneath him, female. I did everything. And they sent it back M. They didn't change it at all. So now I'm in a position.
She filled it out twice and it came back as M.
Tommy, that what do I do?
Right.
This is a safety factor, okay? I can't travel internationally anymore.
Yeah, shit is a problem when it happens to you, right?
Okay. I can't use my passport. I can use global entry. It says F. I can do this. I can travel in the United States. License, you know, driver's license, pilot's license, everything, gender marker F. So it really creates a big problem. And I'm trying to figure out at this point what to do. I don't blame President Trump. I love him. But for a lot of people, this is a huge issue.
You don't say. I never knew. You don't say. Wow. For a lot of people, this could be a huge issue. If I'm not mistaken, people have been complaining about this, right? But it's only an issue when it happens to you. It only matters when it happens to you. I'm going to let her finish, but I have a lot more to say.
You know? And so that's kind of where I'm at right now. I have not talked to the president. I was in Mar-a-Lago 2 months ago. Wrote a letter, female. I did explaining all of this to him, how it's affecting me.
Wait. She said, I didn't contact him. I have his personal phone number. You wrote him a letter directly to him. How is that any different? It's just slower. The fuck?
And a lot of other people. And unfortunately, he wasn't there that weekend. Actually, the Secret Service guy said he could get it to him, put it on his desk and stuff. I haven't heard from him. He's kind of busy right now. My gender marker is not big on the issue. Okay, so I get that, and I'm not blaming him whatsoever. I love the guy, and I love what he's doing. But I'm trying to figure out now what is the next step to try to figure this out. Because as we know, even to vote now, you have to have proper identification, you know, and I don't have that.
She's complaining about not having the proper documents even to vote. Motherfucker, we told you. We told you this was going to happen. We literally told you that this was going to happen.
I don't know what's going to happen because I don't think this was really thought out, what this means. Not just for the males to females, because 49% of trans people are female to male. Okay? Now, that transition is much easier, and they don't, you know, it's testosterone, a very strong drug, and they get on that, and honestly,
Tommy ain't say she just nodding her head. But we all know what she's thinking right now.
Within 6-9 months, you wouldn't recognize the person. They grew a beard. They start going to the gym. They work out, and all these trans guys are out there. So you're telling me now all these trans guys are going to have, passports with gender marker F on them? It's
yes. Never mind.
It's not going to work. And I don't know what the solution is yet. And unfortunately, I haven't had a chance to talk to the president about it. Okay? Now,
this just makes you wonder, right? Because Caitlyn Jenner is a Republican. She voted for Trump twice. She's Republican. This is what you voted for. And this begs the question, why is it that people would vote against their own interests? Why would they do that? Why would they put somebody in office that is anti-LGBTQ? Why would they do that? Oh, wait. It's because the racism, the bigotry, that trumps everything. No pun intended, of course. But, oh no. He's bigoted like me. He's racist like me. He's not going to do this to me. The leopard isn't going to eat my face.
I love President Trump, and I think he signed this executive order. I don't know who underneath him was putting this thing together. That all federal documents, it has to be your biological sex at birth. Recently, I had my passport. I had to get it renewed. Comes back gender marker.
It's a bop,
M.
chat.
But it's not just about me. It's about all people
it's my favorite
in
song.
This situation. What do I do?
I never thought that was leave my face. No, I never thought that was leave my face. We bonded over bigotry, but they weren't supposed to turn on me. No, I never thought the lepers would eat my face. Slow it down now. I never thought the lepers would eat my face. No, I never thought it would happen to me. Bonded
Sing.
over bigotry, but they weren't supposed to turn on me. No, I never thought the leopards would eat my
I never thought the leopards would eat my face. They wouldn't do that to me. Okay? I'm going to vote for the president that is anti-immigrants, even though I have an immigrant spouse. But they aren't going to get rid of my immigrant spouse because they're one of the good ones. We're one of the good ones. Shout out to Albert for the $12 super chat. I don't know why it didn't come through yet. He said, no disrespect to the Latino community, but this situation is similar to them voting Trump in mass numbers, and look what it got them. Deportation. Bruh, that's exactly why I said what I just said. Perfect timing, Albert, and thank you so much for the $12 super chat. I don't know why that didn't come in, but Caitlyn Jenner, let me just say this. Bro, boy, you stupid. That's what happens when you vote against your own interests. Shit like this happens. Well, I don't understand. I don't know why this is happening. This is going to be an issue for a lot of people. Chat, everybody in the chat put laughing emojis with the point. Please, for the love of God. That's what your dumb ass get. And keep in mind, like I said, I love the LGBTQ community, all right? I consider myself an ally, all right? But Caitlyn Jenner, fuck you. Because you weren't thinking about this when you voted. You weren't thinking about this? Nah, you was thinking about your bigotry, your racism. Nah, you wasn't thinking about that shit at all. So you know what? We gonna let that leopard eat your face, and you just gonna have to shut the fuck up about it. This orange bastard started a war in Iran. You think he give a fuck about you and your gender problems? Woo! Absolutely not. Nobody thinking about your ass. Okay? Now, what you can do, it might, it'll make life a little easier, if you want to, since this is such a headache. You can't go out of the country, you can't vote. I mean, just cut your hair, wear your gold medals. Make sure your voice is a little deeper. Really sell it. You guys know what I'm trying to say. Really sell it. You just revert back a little bit. Since it's such a problem, just revert back a little bit. And then when you get to your destination, you can put on all the makeup and wigs that you want. Oh, God. That's where her dumb ass get. Fuck out of here. Tell us, I ain't think this was gonna happen to me. Yeah, walk around with the Wheaties box. Something. Hey, shout out to Sandy for the $30 super chat. Wow, for any cause. Thank you so much. And shout out to Yeet for the $10 super chat. Thank you. It's got to the point now where Dems don't even have to campaign anymore. The presidency in 2028 is looking like a lock. That's what I'm saying. Like, they really don't have to do shit. I mean, hell, let's not even think about the 2028 presidency yet. Let's think about midterms. Midterms, they're fucked. They are screwed. They are absolutely screwed. There is no way that they are going to keep the House and the Senate. No, they're screwed. House and the Senate are going to be Democrats. Y'all are. But anyway, shout out to Caitlyn Jenner. Hope your little note works out for you. Anyway.